Can you guys understand Australian right now? Is this work? Is this good?
Dan, you're here. You finished. How are you feeling, man?
Well, I will just say it is. Everyone's been saying sorry about the weather, but the people have been incredible. How do I say? Is it Iowans? How do I say Iowan?
Iowa.
Iowans. People from Iowa.
Yeah.
You guys are absolute legends. Incredible day, very fast course. And I think everyone's quite polite. Even in the water, everyone was quite nice. Oh, I hit you. It's totally fine. Yeah, up to you. It's all good.
I was gonna say, I don't know if you heard anybody say like, "Oops" or "Excuse me,"
Yeah,
or
yeah,
"My bad, my
much,
bad."
man. Yeah, it's pretty
Um,
much,
so you came to town. You get picked up in a pretty cool like stretch Hummer limo, right?
mate. That was the most.
I
No,
saw your Instagram story, Dan Churchill on Instagram. You walk out. Are you like, "Are you kidding me?" Or what?
yeah, I was telling Adam, the race director. So I've been living in New York for 10 years, and whenever someone sends, say, a limo, it's usually like a really nice sedan, which is still awesome.
Right.
So when Adam told me that Denise from Next Gen Motors was sending me a limo, I was like, oh, okay, expecting something super nice like a sedan. Well, Tanner, my videographer, and I walk outside, and we have Greg, who's our chauffeur, standing in front of this incredibly long vehicle. And I felt bad not having about 15 girls and guys to celebrate this experience with.
Right. Yeah, but what an amazing thing. We're so glad you're here. Eat Like a Legend, one of your books. How many books have you written, Dan?
I've written five. So
Wow.
Eat Like a Legend's the latest one. Been comprised of like my experience of, my YouTube channel and just building up the ability to put things that I've been cooking on there into a book for everyone to read. It's been really cool over the last couple of days. People have been coming up to me and saying how much they either looking to cook healthy or using my book for that. So yeah, I think that's what's the biggest surprise to me is just how much people in this place have been following my content already.
We got to get you some Iowa sweet corn because there's nothing better. And then where we're at, literally, cantaloupe, muskmelon, we call it, and then the watermelon down here on the island is amazing. So we're
Well,
gonna have to hook you up.
I would love that because yesterday in training we passed the giant watermelon on the water there.
Nice.
Now in Australia we have the big banana. I was just in Italy and they have the big berry, and now I'm in Muscatine, Iowa, where they have the big watermelon.
World's largest watermelon slice. Pretty cool. So what you're saying is we can't compete with the big banana in Australia, but we're holding it down with the world's largest watermelon
I
slice.
100% you outdo us for melons. I'll put it like that. Yeah.
Did at any point this morning you thought of reaching out to your friend Chris Hemsworth, aka Thor, aka the god of thunder and lightning, and saying, "Bro, come on, man, make the rain stop."
You
If
know,
anybody's got the hookup, right? Swing the
yeah.
old hammer and let's go.
Well, he's the god of lightning, so or the thunder. So unfortunately, I don't think he has power over rain. But I think he just wanted to make sure the presence of himself was felt today. That's for sure.
Well, we appreciate you being here. We got this camera right over here. Dan Churchill inside the production truck. What's next? You've written the books. You're on YouTube. You're here in Muscatine at the Muscatine Triathlon. What else is coming down the pike for you, man?
Yeah, so I've got a couple of restaurant projects which are really exciting. But the main thing is, YouTube's taking me to parts of the world that are really, really exciting. I'm able to train with some of the world's best athletes, best triathletes, best Hyroxers, and even some people that we see in Olympic sports. So, throughout the next 6 months, you'll see episodically that series involved. And I'm also excited to do my full Ironman in November in Panama City. So that's going to be really exciting. And that's what's like really cool about sprint tries like here at Muscatine is you get to learn the transition challenges and all those things that whilst aerobically you need to learn about through your training, you don't get to do unless you experience on race day. So really, really grateful to be here today.
I feel like we have maybe a mutual friend that's following you. I saw on Instagram Chef Jeff Morrow from the Food Network,
Yeah.
friend of mine. I grew up in the Chicago area. What's the one of the last questions I'll ask you? Best thing, like last great meal that you put together. What was it? What was it? Was it prep for this? Was it something when you were in New York? Something for friends? Because you got to be the guy that people are like, "Oh, hey Dan, do you mind cooking for?" And you're like, "But what was the last best thing you cooked?"
Yeah, dude. I mean, I make an unbelievable ragu pappardelle pasta, and that's I wouldn't say it's the most chefy kind of thing, but for me, it's making it from scratch, and then obviously the braise of the short rib that you're breaking down, or whatever it is you're using as your meat. So for me, that's it. But to be honest, like I cooked my lovely lady, my now wife, an incredible breakfast the other day, which is what I call Turkish eggs. So it's a yogurt base, poached eggs, and this butter, chili fennel butter on top, and made homemade pita bread. So she was happy about that. So I think one of the coolest things is nowadays seeing a lot of guys come up to me and say how much they're cooking now for their better half, which is really, really cool as well.
It's fantastic. If you're staying in town for a little bit, Maxwell's restaurant in the Merrill Hotel, Chef Tess and Ryan, short rib, really good. Menu, really good. And maybe you get to have the cheat meal since you just finished a try. I would say you could have a cheat meal.
Yes, yeah.
Check them out. They're really good.
We actually just had breakfast there. We're staying there. Dude, the breakfast is insane.
Yeah.
We were like, my boys and I were, we had the burrito, and then apparently the lemon pancakes are great. So, and then apparently the chef has been battling some
Yeah, health
health
issues. Yep.
issues.
Shout
So,
out to Chef Tess.
praying for them, and just saying that, the restaurant industry is a tough industry. Being a chef, it is, but I think the people around us come together, support, and it was really cool speaking to the front of house, and seeing the love they all have for each other there. So really, really cool.
Well, we appreciate you being here. Instagram is YouTube, just Dan Churchill. That's where we can find you on
Yeah,
everything.
Dan Churchill Cooks, and just Dan Churchill. Hopefully it's an easy find for you.
Well, thanks, man. Thanks for spending some time. Thanks for coming to Muscatine. And maybe next year we'll pick you up in a helicopter. I don't know.
You
No
never know.
promises.
Yeah, you just got to step it up now, man. You set the bar.
We sure did. All